Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Alright. Put my notification out. Starting to stream now. Alrighty. Do this. Okay, that's working. Stream is live. What's up, Jade? How are you doing? Welcome back. Oh, catching the start of the stream. I'm not even gonna try and pronounce that. Rara, something like that. Let's see. Everything should be working, hopefully. Music is working. Wait, is my mic working? Oh no. Now my mic is working. Did I not have it on? Fuck. What's up, Jade? How are you doing? Welcome back. Completely didn't mute my mic. Don't worry about it. Hello there. Alright. How it goes? It goes great. Thanks for asking. What about you? With your insane amount of followers and views and the great streams. I almost caught a mosquito. God damn it. Fuck, I have like things on my window so mosquitoes can't get in. So if a mosquito is in here, I'm fucked. Well, woke up. Good morning then. Good morning, good morning. To be fair, I'm not awake yet. This is just me sleeping. We're getting there. Where's my Warframe at? Bam. Perfect. I actually did. I think everything is ready. Yeah. Okay. Do that. Let me get something for my Spore Lancer real quick. Time zones is a funny thing. Just waking up, then it's like, what, 4 p.m. for me? Evening. Can I use the SR? I think it's active, yeah. It should be active. Just exclamation mark SR and then the artist name and comma and then the song name. It just needs to be on Spotify. But it should be active, yeah. I think. Otherwise I'll have to reset it. Tension. It's 7 a.m. God, I can't even wake up that early. Holy fuck. I'm waking up like 9 a.m. at the moment. 7 a.m. sounds like... Oof. I don't think I could do that right now. Wait, let me get a bonus one. Just because. Just got my first incon that didn't come from Cereman. Ooh, nice. Which incon did you get? I haven't even checked this week out. Bambi Hippo. I think Hippo camp with Bambi. Okay, that is in the queue. Perfect. That worked. Sometimes it's a little bit funky, but that worked. Strun Prime is pretty fun. It definitely is. Dual cleavers. Let's go. The double. Wait, can I go in here? God damn it. So yeah, it should be after the song in the queue. The Strun Prime is insanely fun. Crit here we go. Yeah, it's insane. Like, you just shoot it and everything dies. Also, like, surprisingly fast, it like gets up to the point where you get headshots in. What do you put on this weapon though? I'm gonna stop streaming in the morning, bro. Everyone I know goes live in the AM. God. I feel like I'm like at the time where I think least people are on. Like around now, I think. It's interesting. Yo, what's up, Skier? The local. Welcome to Twitch. Appreciate that. Appreciate the follow. How are you doing? See the notification, I guess. Another local person? Exactly. Sus. Now we have 2 of the locals. Let's go. But yeah, welcome to the Twitch, mate. I don't know, we just started, so I'm just kind of waking up, even though it's like 4 p.m. I'm still waking up. But yeah. Crazy, it is. Crazy? I was crazy once. I actually don't know what I should put on this. I was crazy once. Lock me in a room. A rubber room. I can't even remember it on the top of my head. That's not good. Yeah, what's up, Draxus? Welcome back. It's the Spore Lancer, yes. But yeah, how are you doing, Draxus? Good morning to you. I'm guessing it's just like, if it's the Spore Lancer, right? Should I just put secondary and combo on it? For funsies? That will be so many status effects, AoE and everything. Join the Spore Lancer? We did. We have a little Spore Lancer here. The Spitz Clem hat. It's cute. So, working on it. Already got it to 4 boomers, so slowly getting up, I guess. I feel like Spore Lancer or secondary in combo is probably not the best choice here, but Merciless is probably better, but secondary and combo will just be fun, because everything I shoot will basically become even more status effects. If it's Spore, I think it's better one is Deadhead or Cassadia Empowered. Cassadia Empowered? Am I blind? Oh, this one. On status effect, deal damage matching the damage type of the status effect. Oh, that's like straight damage. Do you want my Spore Lancer? Sure. Let me have a look at it. I think the one we did here is like Gudfader's build. So yeah. It's basically the same idea, yeah. I like the idea behind secondary and combo. It's a fun, like, it's a niche but fun for me personally. Like, just triggering like insane amounts of status effects and basically having the whole, like, all of them at the same time. But this is interesting too. So that means anytime I do status damage, I will do straight damage in the same, like, this is basically like, at 5, it's 750 damage in every category of like status I do. Which is interesting. Enemies take more damage per cold status. While buffing ally Warframes, critical chance per buff. Wait, per buff? Wow. On swapping to secondary weapons, consume all combo points, combo multipliers to increase secondary weapon critical chance. There was a good fella. How are you doing? How are you doing? Welcome back. Good evening. This is a chill song. I like it. To be fair, having the song request on has been like so nice. I have gotten so many more songs in my like songs playlist thing, which I probably never would have found out or found if not for you guys here. I see you're looking at all the trash weapon arcanes. I'm kind of debating if I want to put secondary and combo on for funsies. Just because that's gonna be like so many effects at the same time. How much it only has 28% status, but the spore lanes, I feel like it does status like when I hit it anyways, like no matter what, right? It's bad on this one? Oh. So it is like this one probably, maybe like Merciless. I guess Merciless is also good, that's just straight damage and reload speed. I wonder reload speed doesn't work on it. It's not even great. Oh, it is. I love it on the dual Toxos though. The dual Toxos is amazing. Oh, reload works. Perfect. Let me see. Oh, you have the critical chance, multi-shot damage, and fire rate. That's a nice ribbon. God damn. Don't worry about me, I'm definitely not stealing builds from people, because I don't take my time to make them myself. Should I get a Spore Lancer? Spore Lancer Ribbon? It's like, it's fairly bad in Ribbon disposition, but like, Jada's like, it's still like 77 CC, 60 multi-shot, and 100% damage. I feel like it's still worth it to a certain point. Yoink, exactly. Not worth the Kuva? So not worth it to roll it, but probably just buy it if anything. When I have the Vermin Splicer. Oh, Vermi Ribbon? Yeah. We just sold not even, we didn't even sell them, we just deleted them. Those extra things. Alrighty then. Let's try the Spore Lance out on Incursion Steel Path. Anyone want to join for Incursion missions? Let me in. I'm gonna let you in. Oh, there's not a lot of people on right now. Same. I'm also beginning to debate if I want to make my own guild or clan in the game. I feel I kind of want to play around with like customizing and decorating after we did this. Beautiful. Beautiful landscape in the background here. It doesn't become more beautiful than this. Clans are a lot of work, like a lot of resources and time. Yeah. I've seen people like maxing out their clan site solo, so. But also like with my YouTube channel, we have a lot of like guides and new player guides. I feel like it would be perfect to make a clan also to like take those people under the wing. I just have to max out, I guess, the clan. And hopefully have some people to help with it. If anything. I just need to get through like some of the most like... I guess just buy all the weapons from the clan has to offer, and then I can do it without like anything. Clan decoration tutorials? Exactly. That is where all the money are in. Yo, Nias, do you want to join too? And Goodfather? For the incursions? Or Draxes, or anyone? We have 2 more slots. Tracking key on Gyra. Do you shield gate with Gyra? That's interesting. Don't like incursions, but I want the passive. I see, yeah. Otherwise, I'm happy watching. We're just gonna run through them quickly, so it's just if you want to, Draxes. Otherwise, yeah, whatever you feel for. I don't think the incursions are not really gonna be a problem. It's Yeah, survival capture. Crossfire mode, that's easy enough. Wait, can I wonder how the Spore Lance is gonna be on... Let me go equip it. Chill, easy, alright. I'm doing steel path nodes. Oh, you're just going through all the steel path stuff. Okay. Spiss Clem Hat. I'm so sad I couldn't name it Spiss 9 Hat. I wanted it to be that. Alright, let's just start, I guess. Please tell me you have pillage on, but we're doing an infected mission. I do have pillage though. I don't use shield gating on it though. We are doing this mission, so it's just kill before getting killed. Just in general, to be fair, the only reason we got pillage, was actually because of Gyra for this build. That was the only reason. Otherwise, we were saying like, should we get it? Nah. Then we got Gyra. It's like, okay, we need it. Pillage is so OP, even though you can't use it on this map. Italian Cute Boy, was that the name? Italian Cute Boy. With a level 0 Verona. That's interesting. Bam bam bam. His pillage on Octavia. On Octavia? Isn't Octavia just like... Oh, you're Warframe Crash? Wait, can I still get you in? Warframe do be scuffed sometime. Ribby rip. Can you... I think you can join until 2-minute mark, right? If anything. Oh no. Oh yeah, Toxin can hurt. I still have to yet get my Octavia. Oh, you just joined. Nice. Like, I've played Octavia a little bit in like Circuit. I don't know. He's an interesting frame. At least I can say that. It's like... I will probably just be stuck at making music in the music lab with Octavia, and then I would be good. I don't know if I like her playstyle. I feel like it's a little bit too repetitive with the teabagging. Basically teabag to kill, which is interesting, but still a little bit too repetitive for my taste. This is the perfect frame for my brain. Just run in circles and shoot sometimes, and you should be good. So, what do we do? What do we want to do today, actually? So we crafted the Spore Lancer yesterday. That was like the primary plan for like yesterday and the day before. So I don't know what the next steps are gonna be. Maybe just like we have done a lot of weapons lately and are actually running low on FOMA. So maybe relics actually. We can also, there's still I think Wukong and what is the other frame in the resurgent right now, so that might also be a possibility. And then also leveling, I guess I also do have to level up DMOS faction, like the open world faction, or the Entrenchy, or whatever they're called. I need to get that faction up, because it looks like it has something to do with like, when we get to the point of like the next update, it would be maybe important, I don't know. It felt like to open up the lore you have to be like high level with them. Did you finish up your citrine? Mostly done with her. There was some extra things, but we got a blessing and everything up. The extra things was only foaming citrine and like upgrading mods, which I haven't really gotten around to with any frame yet. Mitrine. She's fun in circuit though. Or she is one of the frames I can just keep on playing in circuits without dying, which is nice. On Steel Path. Which faction? The DMS faction. Also Lloyd faction, I think. So probably just work on like some of the well factions and relics. That's gonna be the steps. To be fair, Goodfather, playing Citrine, I rather play Citrine than I want to play like shield gating when it comes to like that sort of stuff. In the immortal side, I find it more fun that the frame in itself has like the survivability instead of like modding for it. But yeah, otherwise immortal or immortality is not really that special. That's true anymore, sadly. Yeah, that's the thing, like immortal, like Revenant too. Revenant or like, I guess, yeah, Revenant is probably the best example. Press 2, don't die, let's go. How do you do this, Jade? Waking up and playing Warframe as the first thing in the morning. Like, I feel like I would have to give me like at least a few hours before my brain would be like, okay, Warframe now, otherwise I will get overwhelmed with everything around me. That's insane. So much stuff is happening in this game, I feel like. Basically muscle memory. Basically asleep right now. That's true, that is also the reason why I play her in the early. Like, when I'm starting out. Oh, your Gyro looks awesome though. I prefer being a wall that runs. A wall that runs. Soon I prefer to be a ball that rolls. Let's just say that. I'm gonna get my Crandall soon. I've been eating coffee soon. Understandable. I'm almost out of my coffee. Let's see. Is it everything just survival, capture, mobile defense, crossfire? Wait, I completely forgot to use my sport answer. God damn it. Corpus survival, yuck. I feel like even with Gyro, it's still like, you can basically AFK still. Just hit your pillage here and there and you're good. Nullify cringe? True. I feel like a lot of people have problem with the nullifiers. Like, but half the time, like, that's only if you're running around. If you're just standing still, the nullifier is not even like reaching you half the time. Oh, you're using energy stuff. I forget those exist. I can't even see if I'm hitting anything right now. I'm using my Spore Lancer though. Oh, So it has like, I guess the Spore Lancer has the multi-shot AoE effect on top of like, yeah. To be fair, this is a nice weapon. Even though I can't see anything that is going on anymore, it's a nice weapon. It has enough shots in it, so it takes out like nullify a shield in one hit. And then the electricity like AoE thing from Gyro on top. I wonder how this game would look without any damage. Like if I actually like disable damage numbers completely. Can you just do that? And then I get wrecked by a nullifier while doing that. Okay. Talk about timing. Okay. Let me see. What happens if I just turn them off? Damage? Can you just do that? Disabled? This is gonna be a whole other game then, I feel like. You can actually see what is happening. No damage numbers. Feels weird though. Turned off the enhanced like fully or just gone back to old school damage numbers? They're too large. Can't you? I think you can resize them, right? You can make them really small too if you want to. Even with the small, it is. I guess the font is like bolder, or it's a bold font, so that's kind of true. Yo, what's up, guys? On how are you doing? Welcome back. Welcome back. They cover each other. Yeah, you use old school too. To be fair, it really depends for me. I feel like if I have glasses on, I definitely prefer the enhanced ones. I guess if I have glasses on, I guess I would prefer the old ones actually. But if I don't have my glasses on or contact lenses or anything, and I will like, they will like blend together when they're that small. Then the bolder one works a little better. So like for real life quality of life, it is actually very nice being able to change it back and forth like that. Just haven't been doing it. Normally just have my glasses. God, so much is going on. The bitrate killer should be the name of the game. I'm like, also when I'm recording like videos on YouTube, I have to have like the bitrate I'm recording in has to be so freaking high to actually be able to like record the content without being like one pixelated thing. It is insane. It's like, I think I'm recording at like 80k pixels. A bitrate, 80k bitrate, where Twitch is only covering like 7,000, I think. Bam, 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 bam. Oh, you're so close to having the 133.7 shield. When you get max shield up. Alright, where's the exit at? Did we find it yet? Taking a wild guess and saying it's this way. And we were right. Kind of. Oh yeah, God, we have to farm Grendel too. I forgot that. We need to get a normal Grendel. I need to get the Nourish. Yo, what's up, Fran? Welcome back, welcome back. Carry me, please. We are just doing incursions right now. Let me know if you want to join that. Let's see. So I guess I have to do aberrations too, maybe today. So are you online, friend? Not yet. Defense. Yeah, I'm not doing defense. I don't like defense. The extra damage with the glaive. I don't think the glaive is gonna need extra damage. That's just going overkill at that point. 300% extra glaive damage. Let's go. Neptune incursions. What? Galactica? Oh, we haven't done that one. That's the capture. He's forcing. No. Got kidnapped. Can you actually, like, if I press the X when someone else is forcing you into a match, what happens? Does it just stop it? I don't really do incursion because it's hard for me. Fair. The incursions are really hard. Okay, it's so weird not having damage numbers on doing like... But you see so much more though. Ooh, summer cold. Do I have all those? Scan for 25 objectives. Okay. The Arcwing found. I apparently found my Arcwing. That's a little late. I feel so slow when I'm running without any energy. I love how your like Archon crystals don't really follow you. They're like just around you somewhere. They spawn in here and there. Using Dispatch Overdrive for Gauss just feels like I have Volt on my solo missions. Dispatch Overdrive, is that one of the augments? Oh, it is. Oh, on heavy attack, melee. Oh, wait, so you just heavy attack and you basically have like speed boost on. Yo, Kaiyui. Appreciate the follow. Welcome to. Hopefully you're doing wonderfully. But yeah, welcome to. It's a melee mod, so it is basically like passive like buffs to speed. That's pretty nice. So like, wait, I have it right here. On heavy attack, 60% movement speed. It is also a long time actually. I have 40 of those. So movement speed for 15 seconds. Follow Gazar, Juice WRLD on your playlist. Nice. Yeah, we have a good amount of songs from Juice WRLD and other things. Basically just all my like songs playing together. This guy has to stop like forcing it. Oh, now I just left. Okay. So that is what happens. We also do a song request, so feel free to request songs. We do like exclamation mark SR and then the artist name and the song name. It should work most of the time. You can remove Rust from your ship. It's not Rust. This is Autist. Autist did some things in the ship. Go out and massacre the enemies. I feel like it looks more like blood at this point with the red. There you go. Like every time I'm just here, this looks so random. Puts the blood of his victims into the vault. Exactly. Just turns into paint. That worked. The song is thank you, Gufa. Oh yeah, you can... we turned it all the way up, so there's the most blood as possible, or the most rust as possible, and then change the colors into red. I'm sad like the colors here don't really change though. On the ramp here. But yeah, it kind of matches in a way. I like there's a little extra detail to it. But it took me some time, to be fair, figuring out you could actually like turn scraps down and up. For the like thingy thing. You like just got out of New York? Yeah. I want to get the... To be fair, I actually want to get the bloodshed thing for frames. Is it the Zendaya? No, it's not the Zendaya. It's Ephemia, the blood one. I kind of want to get that. Just so I can make a bloody flame. Is it a sigil? I think you can get it from killing Prophet Taker for like... Yeah, the Prophet Taker one, exactly. The bloodied one. I kind of want to get that. Because I feel like the price for it is stupidly high. If you want to buy it straight up, like the sigil thing, it costs like, I think it's 400 or 600 platinum because you have to buy like a bundle. If you're doing Prophet Taker, you have, I think it's a 5% chance, right? Somewhere in that like area. If I remember correctly. Yeah, exactly, don't buy, like the package that's from or the bundle, it's not even worth it really. I feel there's nothing like too great in the bundle. Let me see. It's like is it the Valkyrie run? It's like either Gouda or Valkyrie bundle for like 800 plat or something like that. Gouda gets it for free? Wait, really? 500 and... Yeah, that's way too much. Got my not even chasing for it, doing Prophet Taker for credits, yeah. I feel like in Warframe, like every time you want to get something, you're not gonna get it. And then when you don't want to get it, or like you're just randomly doing something, suddenly it pops up and you get it. I was like farming to get like the Blaze mod for a long time, and then suddenly I was doing a video to just showcase how you actually do like, how you do the nightmare missions. And just to showcase it for like, just to showcase, I was like, so you do this, and then we got the Blaze modifier. Hey, what weapon do I... Oh, I have the Spore Lens on, nice. Okay, now it's so weird not having damage, I have to turn that back on. Let me actually try the old school one again. Legacy? Confirm. Oh, that's so small now compared to like... To be fair, it's way easier to see though, like the old school text. Where the bold text just overlaps way too much. Still haven't gotten rank 5 for Tuna, but I just melt Profit Taker at this point when I unlock it. I thought so too, yes. Then I got into the Profit Taker fight and I'm like, okay, that is not how it works. Profit Taker is more about mechanics and having like the right things equipped for the fight. Basically. Also, I need to get like, I actually need to get my weapon up for that, like... I need to get my Maelstrom, or whatever that name is, the Arcwing gun up. Profit Taker more than Islands. Yeah, I haven't even begun getting to the point where I've, like, begun doing those, really. If I'm doing them, half the time I'm getting carried, if anything. At the moment. Trying my best, but I don't have, like, an amp or anything for Island yet. And I guess I can begin to do... I'm beginning to have a decent build for Profit Taker, so I could probably do a Profit Taker in like 10 minutes. Maybe a little extra, give or take. At this point, but I haven't actually done it. I haven't tried solo in a long time. Island, that's the thing. I heard islands are great for focus farming, but at the same time, with like the extra things, and you can like overcap ride. But I need to get an amp first though, before I begin farming Eidolons, for sure. At the moment I don't even have an amp. I use the Sirocco you get from like, is it New War? Yeah. So that's basically what I use. And we crafted our first like kit gun yesterday, so getting this like slowly. Trinity. Like when you get the frame, Trinity or... From what I understand, Volt should be, I guess, the meta class or meta, right? Because you have like the bonus damage from shields or something, which also converts to your operator. Reach my cabin once. Yeah, that's the thing. Circuit is like become insane to farm focus. Like even the normal, you don't even need steel path. Like normal 2 rounds of like, you can max it out in like half an hour. You can learn while using Volt. Yeah, that's the thing. I need to get a Volt though. I have like his blueprint and his neuropics for Volt Prime. And I need like cases and system, I guess. So if you're just learning, use Trinity's one. I almost feel like if it's just learning, I guess I will still take damage, but yeah. How to do Profit Taker on Island? Get good. To be fair, you do it faster than I do it. You have to be Fortuna rank 5 though, right? Profit Taker, yeah. So Fortuna rank 5 and then Eidolons, I guess, just nighttime to answer the question and fully. That reminds me to get another Volt since I fed mine to the big mouth. Did Chompy Boy ate it? Oh god. What do you get out of Volt actually? Which ability is his Helometh one? It's not the speed one, and it's not the shield from what I understand. You get shock? Oh, his 4th, you get the nuke thing. Oh, I shocked the first one. Get another Volt Prime, exactly. Just have 2 Volt Primes. Oh, his 1, so it's not the nuke one. Cringe taser. Okay. Is that how it works? Just a taser? That a good better options? Yeah, yes. I wish it was his run speed as subsumed. That would be so interesting though. I guess you can kind of get it in a way if you use like the infected mobility. That's kind of like same vein. Somewhat, other than it's not like buffed by ability strength. 48k healing. God. The local 10 out healing for people. Wait, which frame did you use? Oh, Wisp. Alrighty. It would be interesting. I would love to see how Gauss with a maxed out like a Gauss that has subsumed like the vault speed ability. I would love to see that. You basically also then they just need to add like you take damage by running into walls. The faster you run into a wall, the more damage you take. That would counterbalance that. Imagine if you actually took damage beating into walls. Still can't beat Titania speed. I feel like Titania speed doesn't count. Titania is straight up flying. That's cheating. Yeah, I feel like it's flying, that's cheating. You could also win if you get really lucky of a... But yeah, if it's straight up speed, I think Titania is the fastest frame, right? I guess like the teleporting frames would be faster. Like you can straight up teleport to the end of the map. That's technically faster than like Titania. But that takes skill. I guess Titania also takes skill so you don't slam into all the walls that is possible to slam into. None of the teleports go that far. More like... It doesn't have to go far, but like... I think all of the speed runs doing like certain missions is not with Titania anymore too. It's like people... It's either Titania or like... What frame is it that teleports? Nova? I think it might be Nova. Some of the speed ones on Lephantas is done with Nova because of the teleporting. Just ends up sometimes being faster. But yeah, Titania is definitely also up there. Or probably up there as a better choice. Verona with infested mobility can be faster than Volt 2. What is Volt's maximum speed? Because his ability is buffed by ability strength, right? So I guess you could do a meme build. I'm actually curious to see who would be like technically fastest. There are many ways. So Volt is not the king anymore, has been trumbled. Maxing the bullet jumping. And you can also, I think you can also get some mods. If you take the melee mod too with the sprint speed, 60%, that is basically having the Volt speed boost on top. As you said earlier. God, I wish I had a Surefoot. Or Prime Surefoot. Give me like 300 days and I might have one. The Spore Lancer like is great, but I feel like I should definitely play Revenant when I use it so I don't like get kicked back. His sprint speed up to 6. Didn't you send a picture of you getting your Gauss up to like 12 or something? On the Discord server? 32. God damn. That's a little bit more than 11 or 12, I guess. 32 standard sprint speed. Gauss is definitely... I feel like Gauss's loadout is more like selfish, which is nice. So it's like everything buffs you and has great synergy. So it's like, I guess if you throw out the thermal Thunderer, bam, you have like perfect... The 3 abilities have perfect synergy. And you have the survivability, which I guess Vol kind of have, but not in the same vein. You have to like use your ability and take damage, right? Or do damage. One of the other. What helmet is that? I don't like Wisp's normal helmet though. Like, the Prime Wisp helmet, I don't like that one. That one, this one actually looks decent. I like that. Illusion skin? I see. You hit something before you hit that speed? I guess that's true, yeah. It's probably only in the open world. Go, yeah. But to be fair, Kai, we made a Gauss like, what was it, like last week? Spent an hour customizing him, or fashioning him, and then fell in love with Gauss after that. I think I can find the rabbit hole. Wait a moment, let me find the rabbit hole. Which Jade started. Let's see, market, no, communication. Everything started right here. And then we just began like an hour later. So we got the skin at 2:42. And we were done making it at... probably around here. Took us almost 2 hours. Just fashioning him out. God damn it. But we made it. He looks pretty nice. I like it. And then we have like the other one too. So we have this one and the other one. I like this one too. I really like the blue and gold together. That matches the Spore Lancer somewhat too. It doesn't have a good speedster, that's true. I feel like this is definitely... This skin is so unique in a way. It makes Gauss look so different. Like, all of his other skin is still like Gauss, and then this one I feel like makes him look way more unique in a way. Oddly weird, but good. I feel like it works really well together, yeah. Might end up using my current Gauss for a while, even after his Prime release. I foam at him. Me too. I wonder how much... I foam at an Arc and shot at him, and he's probably gonna be the next after Grendel, but I guess it's still like 4 months or so. There's still a good amount of time, I feel like. But yeah. We put... I guess we only put 2 foamers on him, so it's not too bad. Did we complete all the incursions? Have you done your sword yet? A train of Warframe, exactly. Haven't. Anyone else want to join for the swordie? That needs to complete it before the reset here in 1 hour. Haven't? Let me get you in here too. Invite me again, sure. Yo, Melon, appreciate that follow. Welcome to our little community here. How are you doing? Hopefully everything goes great. But yeah, welcome too. Appreciate the follow. Okay, 1 more slot here. Anyone else want to join? Otherwise, I guess we'll just start it here in a moment. Doing good. That's good to hear. I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. Just slowly starting the stream. My brain doesn't work until like the first hour is over, which is like here in like 5 minutes. So I'm beginning to get normal now. Let's just start off. Mobile defense, disruption, and assassination. Yeah, that's good to hear. Welcome to. I just noticed I'm like what 300 hours into the game now, and we have begun spending so much time fashioning frames, but also like I spent like 3 hours off stream the other day trying to like technically just try and make stuff in the dormy zone, like decorate my dormy zone slowly. Welcome to Warframe. After 300 hours, we suddenly got sucked into the real game of Warframe. 300 and MR 21, yeah. We've been grinding. I think we're at 350 right now. Yeah, 350. But to be fair, you don't really need like MR. It's like MR 16, you have access to everything in the game anyways. 600 hours at MR 14. That's still nice. You have access to all the weapons, so. But yeah, the game is insane. To be fair, we also have gotten a lot of help from the community and everyone in here. That has definitely helped a lot. Basically having an open Wikipedia site with people that are willing to help you through stuff and like you can ask any questions, that was a great experience starting out. Because I was like insanely overwhelmed like when I started playing. This game is huge. There's so much stuff in it. Need MR 16 for the oh, I see. The bow ribbon. Have you gotten the Incan too for the bow then? Having people, exactly. That helped a lot, yeah. Oh, nice. I was wondering, I ended up doing the Strun Prime instead of the bow, but I crafted the bow Prime the other day. And I have the Incan for it too, I just haven't crafted it. Is it good? I was told to make the Strun instead of the bow, but I have to craft the bow one too. I just need the I need to get what should I call it? I need to get the Path of Clams. It's super fun? Nice. That's probably gonna be the next Incan weapon. I should have everything other than the Path of Clams for it. But the Strun is also so fun. Just absolutely obliterating everything. And its Incan version is even more fun. Just AoE grenade launcher. Hurricane cells? I'm pretty sure they do. But it's not the optimal place to get them. Otherwise, maybe someone else in chat knows. I feel like they do from what I remember, but I might be wrong on it. But there's other ways to get Hurricane cells, I feel like that is way better. If you do, I think it's the Lich Krill mission. I feel like I got a lot of the Lich Krill mission on Jupiter, I think. Or Sirius or something. There's like some of the boss fights. Nice. Some of the boss fights in the game has a very high chance of like dropping the Hurricane cells, to be fair. So like just speedrunning them might give you like some fairly quickly. I feel like it is definitely easier to target farm them that way than like running through missions and trying to find like Hurricane cell like ores, I guess. At least that's my personal opinion, but yeah. Farm Extra, because there's 2 bosses I can drop. Extra is the one with... Is that the Myfa mission? Or the Myfa one? Because that was the one I was doing. Where Lich Krill and also Vor, or whatever the thing is. Yeah, Vor can... Both of them can drop it. So you have a higher chance of getting it. And then remember to have... If you have a Smita Kavad, use that too. So maybe you get lucky and get a bonus drop. Does using Korra or Nacros actually work on bosses too? Like, would that work on, for example, I guess also Lephansis all of Lefence's head has a chance of dropping Hurricane Cell too. But using a Korra or like a Necros, does that work on like boss fights? Or is it only enemies? I'm a little curious about that. I guess my guess would probably say it doesn't work on bosses. Doesn't work? Aww. That would make farming Hurricane Cells so easy though. If you could use Necros or like Korra and just farm like Lefences, you have 4 chances for getting like... Yeah, basically 4 chances of getting a Hurricane Cell with double loot, and then Smita Kavat too. I think my best run ever was like getting... we got 3. I think we got 3 Hurricane Cells out of killing Lefences. If we had a like a resource boost or something on back then, we would have gotten 6 in one run. Took us like, what, 2 minutes, 3 minutes? You got 3 Hurricane Cells. To be fair, Lefences is actually quite a nice boss to farm for Hurricane Cells, especially early on. Like if you can't do like the other or later game bosses yet, you have access to Lefences pretty early on, and it's like, with the right setup, you can probably complete that within like the first week of playing easily. Need it. What you need it. Bam, 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 bam. 100k credits? Wait, what? That feels like a lot of credits from a mission. Okay, I take it. I guess I have to... Wait, do I still have the credit booster? I don't, but I have a credit blessing. Disruption? Let's see. Who do we want to play for Disruption? Kulabo. I want to do big numbers this time around. Using Kulabo's 1, where you get like, what is 260 crit chance on top of your things, that feels so great. Especially with the soul. That's basically adding like 260% crit chance on top of the soul. Basically getting infinite red crits and up in the millions. Oh shit, we almost had 90 members on the Discord server too. Let's go. Wait, gonna go make coffee? Alright. Go do that. Try to keep you alive while making the coffee then. Next level, let me get you. Didn't get it, the right one. Okay, next level is in the queue now. Oh, you left, alright. Oh, it caked you? Rip. Where's all the enemies at? Like, the map is fully naked right now. Oh, here. Okay. Shield. Nope. 1.7 million. Oh, Hurricane Cells. shield, this weapon and Kulabo is like the best combo ever. Yo, what's up, Icon? Good morning to you. How are you doing? Welcome back, welcome back. Just get a saw if you want to see big numbers. Also use the Paragale on Steel Power Circuit, it was so damn fun. The Paragale? Is that the saber weapon? Like the saber melee weapon? Wait, where does this need to go? Oh, here. A burst sniper. Oh. I haven't really begun using snipers at all. Damage is high. Yeah, but I have to move. The damage bonus only comes if I'm like casting it from like 30 meters away though. Oh, he's not in here. Am I the only one that has so many issues with actually finding the like the thingy thing? Like, I can go for the sound, but I feel like I'm getting so confused with where it is. Need eclipse on this build? I don't even... Yeah, I don't think I don't have anything like... subsumed on him. So yeah, probably. But how does eclipse... How does eclipse exactly work? It's like, when you're standing in shadows, you take less damage. When you're in light area, you do more damage? Or how is it? Like, where is it at? I can hear it. I got it! The TP kill. I think Exodia double dips on Eclipse. Wait, really? That sounds broken. You get damage reduction at darker areas and get a bonus damage depending on ability strength. Huh. If the damage from bonus Eclipse is 5, Exodia gets 25. Bro, that's broken. Like, there's nothing that is gonna survive your shots anymore by then. I guess I need to get a Mirage then. I don't think I have gotten, like, a normal Mirage yet. And I definitely haven't subsumed her yet, either. But that would actually be nice. I feel like the damage reduction 2 on Kuro would be good. Like, to make him more survivable too. Like, just in case you actually begin taking damage to your health. 5 million? God damn. Damage isn't really the problem past 1k, it's how to survive. Yeah, I feel like that's because anything like above that level is basically you have scaling damage to a point, or like armor strip to 100%. So it's just like keeping alive and not dying to like the random one-shotting ability, so like slash procs you will be hit by. We're getting a lot of organ cells right now. 4. Like a 5-minute run. Doesn't require a lot of damage, yeah. But you do die pretty quickly. Can you even... I don't think there's anything that... Like, you have to have invulnerability to a certain point or be straight up invisible. What's this key at? Over here. How do you normally, like, I feel like, so that, yeah, you just, for level 9999, you basically have to be like, yeah, invisible or shield gating or use Mesmer Shield, like, basically be immune to damage or be invisible. That are your two choices. Otherwise you will get one shot. What happens after 99.9? Does it just stay on that level? Like, it just doesn't go higher? Or does, like, does that... Well, I can't talk. Does anything happen? I feel like level cap takes, like... It really depends on the mission from my knowledge. Like, if you're doing disruptions, you can level up way faster than other missions too, but like... Steel Path Cascade? Oh, Cascade too. I know there's like, I feel like Circuit is probably the fastest way to level them up, right? Like half an hour and you're at like 3000. Wait, did we fail one? Rip. I'm surprised you can get to max level that fast though. That's wild. It really depends on the mission type and how fast you like do your waves basically or your rotations to level them up. I think every mission scales the same other than Steel Path, right? I don't know about Saruman though. But like every normal mission scales the same by rotations. So it just depends on how the faster you can do many rotations. Alright. We done see. You can do it in, if you do it in Circuit, Steel Path, it takes around, I guess it would take a little over 1 hour. Like 1:30 maybe. Oh, that's the Ash Prime. Yeah, I guess yeah. Like in Steel Path, when you get to around 1500, they will scale straight up to 2000 something. I think it was like, or is it 1600? Then it will scale to 2000 something. So they begin like scaling quickly. Mercury assassination? Is that just war? Steel Power Circuit is a little faster than you can test builds, and yeah, I guess that's the thing. You have to like be extremely lucky to get the right build for that. Jumping, killing ants. That is what happens in Steel Path Circuit. Like suddenly you just go from like actually surviving to getting straight like rammed down the shaft. It's like not that great. Especially if you play Nidus. Like last time I played Nidus, I felt like I was surviving, and then next wave I would just get one tapped by like any slash procs on me. It goes from I can take like 2 shots to I just get killed. But that's also like at like, what was that? I guess around 2000, yeah. Slash procs are tricky, exactly, yeah. Slash procs are straight up jump scares for Nidus. I'm still curious, Draxus. If you use that, was it an Archon or like what was it that make you like immune to slash procs basically? I wonder how Nidus would handle then, like, because that basically removes like slash procs from you. And I feel like slash procs are the only like downside to the Nidus. Yeah, you can handle almost 4k. I'm surprised you can go 2k levels above me before, like, I get one shot at around 2k on my Nidus. And you have like, I guess you have double the health too. And you can go for 4k to 5k. I also need to max out the mods and stuff. My Nidus is not perfect yet. Loyal praxis too, when I begin losing all my stacks because I'm dying like too fast, I know I'm like, okay, now I need to extract soon. I got Gauss and Avatar on my Steel Path circuit earlier, got me through 5 tiers, that's why I got from Prime Incon, nice. How long did it take you to get like 5 tiers in the same mission? Is it still like 1 hour basically? For like 45 minutes to get to like rank 5? 50 minutes, yeah. But rank 5 to 10, 3 hours. It's like... And then you can do like the whole 1 to 10 in 30 minutes and like 30 minutes, 50 minutes in the normal. 5 to 10 is ass, yeah. Like 1 to 5 in like... Yeah, 2.5 hours. If you do it in one run, yeah. I feel like it would most of the time, it also depends on if you have builds and if everything is running smooth. Like, for you, if you have the builds to do it, I keep going. If you have the builds, you can do it in that time. I felt like mine was like at minimum around 3 hours. Because I guess that was also, I didn't really have builds that would just like destroy everything. But yeah. 1 plat perk, let's go! So much plat, let's go. Fuck. Appreciate the help, friend. Anytime I get Citrine in circuit is easy. Oh yeah, let's actually go take a look at Citrine. Let's see how far we got with the build actually. I feel like we did get like... I got the main parts. The last thing, yeah, I think the last things were just upgrading and getting like the Exilus shop slot in. And then getting like Arcane Guardian up too. So I don't get like fully destroyed. I wonder what you should subsume onto her maybe. Actually. I would probably change Crystallize out. Livcat's Hunt on her 4. That's Verona's ability, right? I can't type that. Oh, that's the health thing. Alright. Even more health orbs. Just basically any enemy you kill is straight up health orb. That is interesting. To be fair, Citrine needs to get a skin soon. The Grim Goosey is just like, I don't know. We need more stuff. Or, yeah, just even, like, anything you touch will just drop health orbs everywhere. To help energy issues on Titania? That's interesting. I just have thermal sunder on. I guess my Titania is also built for, like, something else. 250? Yeah. So the only thing was power drift and then maxing out Arcane Guardian. So we basically have the set. It's just like maybe foaming Citrine once more and putting on power drift and then getting Arcane Guardian up. That's like the last things we need. If you have energy and you didn't complete the mission fast enough, I guess it depends on if you're playing Steel Path Titania. I feel like Steel Path Titania is like... Or like endless, yeah. If you're playing Titania outside of fissures... Even though like I guess most people just like spam Titania and fast missions. To be fair, I could see that. I like Titania. When I just want to chill, I'm playing Titania. Horrible mission? True. You need Titania for that. Let's see. So I guess Grendel would be the next step. So we need to get 75 aberration points. Defense, Io, and Jupiter. I wanted survival. Now I have 3 factions in here. How does the factions actually look? Almost. Need to change back to Steel Meridian soon so my red veil doesn't drop. Oh, that's the event. I haven't even done that yet. Razorbacks destroyed. Do I have a Razorback key? I do. Let's grab one. Anyone have done the daily event stuff? God, I just opened After Effects. Oopsie. Alrighty. We could also begin farming. Do I want to farm for plat? No. Okay. Let me just check this real quick. Fuck, I have so many things open on my PC. I hate when I need to remove this from my taskbar thingy. I misclick After Effects and Premiere Pro at the same time, so I just have 2 like programs open in the back right now. Or starting up. Blade charge and other arcane strike steps, so only 4 plat and little. 4 plat is most consistent with anything. I guess it depends on if you want to be, how efficient you want to be with drops, right? How many trades you have. Bruh. This is After Effects. It actually is crashing my PC. Hello? Is the stream working still? My screen is just like white. Oh, now it, okay, that worked. Closed. Bam. Perfect. So does Eternal unlock every game? The reason I use laser so I turn it on is keep it self duration wise, so I just have to hit it again. That's pretty nice. Alright, let's do a razor. I don't remember what I do in this event. 3 Razorbacks destroyed. And I get an Orican's Catalyst. That doesn't sound too bad. Oh, I have to have it equipped. Where's it at? Kill something 5 plus condition, it adds duration. Oh, so it's like infinite ability basically? Yeah. On top of your weapon. Broken. God, the YouTube video is still doing great. I'm so surprised. Like the video we put up the other day is doing like, what is that? Like almost 9k views now. Let's go. Wasn't this mission? Oh, this is like the Jackal mission, where one person puts the key in. Yeah, so only one person has to use the key, right? God, I'm running like the completely wrong way. This is like the big boy version of like the Jackal. Oh, that's right. Okay, I completely forgot how this fight works. Let me use my brain for a moment. So you kill these guys, then you hack them. And then they go to he is not invulnerable anymore, and then you can attack him, right? Go do damage. Can you only spawn one at a time? Easy. Wait, do I have to kill this guy 3 times? Hasbro plate too tasty for Saruman. Hasbro plate? I feel like that's a name I have sold before. Or Hasbro Prime or something like that. Gorgon Ref. Okay. Wait, you can get a weapon here. I guess you can get the Gorgon Ref. Wait, do I have to do... Fuck, I have to do it 3 times. I only have 1 key. God damn it. Yo, what's up, Aaron Trial? How are you doing? Welcome to. God, wait, did I use my only key to do it once and I have to do it 3 times so I can't activate it again now? God damn it. Fashion Gen my Drifter? Sure, let me see him. Can you link Drifter Fashion too? Oh, so you have to invite them, I guess you have to be in like the same area, right? This is my Drifter. I haven't done much with him. Just using like the basic dex thing we got from Tenocon, and then an extra like thingy thing, the belt thing with the things on. Can I invite you tomorrow? Best I can? Yeah, sure. Just send me an invite on that IGN right there. Let's go have a look. Quick question, guys. Where do you get the keys, the Razorback key things? Where is it you found that again? Like, I have the blueprint. Is it all Arcwing missions? So you just need like the Cryptosec alloy. Corvus Arc. Okay. Gotcha. Ooh, let's go. You have the dual Toxicist then too. For ports? Okay. Gotcha. So I guess we have to do a few Arcwing missions so we can get like the last part so I can get the Hurricane Catalyst thingy. Angels where I will belong. California's in the queue. Bam bam. Ooh. This is so much more cleaner than mine when there's not blood everywhere. Wait, is that Excal Prime? That is Excal Prime, right? Umbra? Is that Umbra? That's an awesome skin though, where you can see like the face. Oh, that's actually quite nice. I like how you made it work without the helmet thing, where you can actually see your drifter instead. And the color scheme too matches fairly great. Like mine, I feel like mine is way too light in the colors, so that's actually pretty cool. Yo, what's up, Flow Shell? How are you doing? How are you doing? Welcome back. Oh, yeah. Bam, 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 bam. Just looking at fashion right now. I actually love how cozy your like Obito looks. With the plants and everything. It looks really cozy. Also, you have a table and everything in here. Little gaming setup too. Let's go. Wait, tap? What does that do? Oh. Let's see. Do you also have like your rooms down here decorated? Oh, you do. I love how you have made everything like you have made like utensils and stuff, like you have cooking board, food. You have made your like Obito really homey, which is pretty nice. That island would look way better in the skybox. Can you even do skybox and like... I don't think you can do skybox here, right? You have to be on Earth thingy to do the skybox. I'm usually in Drifters camp, but I have Blues there, but I can't invite to the camp. Can't you invite... When you invite people to your skybox, love? Nice. I think when you're in your Drifter thing down there, you can invite. Right? But you have to be down there. This is the perfect music. This is great. I have no clue. You can't? Oh, rip. Wait, didn't we... Goodbye, you have to be a Obito. Yeah, we did it yesterday. I invited Goodfather down to my... Because you can like set your main, like if you want this as the Obito or like on the ground floor, I think. I had Goodfather help me like place down the skybox thing. Broken for years, really? It worked yesterday, so it should work, yeah. Oh, that's the wire you can see in there. Were you always able to see the wire through the like veil? Like that? Or is that something they added in after the wire came out? That's interesting. So they actually hinted, you actually could see everything about it. Is the island Terracus the only island Actra? I don't... Is it? I think there's more. I've seen like... I feel like I've seen like a lot of them. Different ones too. Is this the same? Are these all the same ones? Never mind, they're the same, just different colors, I guess. We can try if you want to. But that's not... Is that Sefner? That's Sefner, right? Oh, that's... Wait, that's a Mesa? That, like, headpiece looks like Sefner, in a way. I guess she flies. That's actually a very nice one, too. I like the darker color, how they match with the purpley. But if you want to, Arctral, you can try and invite me to your Orbiter down on Earth if you want to show that off. With the skybox and stuff. Mm-hmm. It'll kick you out? It didn't do it yesterday, though. There was no problem with the... yeah, yesterday when we did it. I think you just need to invite to Orbiter when you're down. Or can you sit like yeah, you can't take me to it. You have to like invite me while you're on the Earth thingy. So if I invite like I can invite Grootfather to join my Orbiter here. And he will come in here. He helped me place these things up in the skybox. So he was just streaming the game from Discord so I could see where I was placing stuff. Hi, back. Cursed skybox? It isn't that cursed. Could be worse. To be fair, oh god. To be fair, we have Lua over here, we have a Tyrlist that is holding up like an Argon crystal, then we have Duvari in the background. And we have like this thing here. We don't ask questions to what that thing is. But yeah. If you want to, Ironfrell, you can try and invite me to your Orbiter. Or like this Orbiter thing. Because if you invite down here and do it here, I will like... Oh no, okay, gotcha. But yeah, you had some awesome fashion. Actually, I like the darker colors. I like the like purple and darkish. Was in Warframe in the queue? No worries. Good luck with your Overwatch game then. Who do you main in Overwatch? Well, that's actually a good question, yeah. I haven't played Overwatch since like Overwatch 2 came out. How much did Overwatch change after Overwatch 2? I guess a lot. Symmetra, that is... Wait, is she new? Symmetra. I haven't seen her before. Have I? Oh, that guy. Okay, never mind. For playing something not know. Yeah, that's actually really nice. High plat diamond, damn. Nice. I think I was only when I played Overwatch, I think I was like gold, high gold, something like that. Not that great. Didn't play that much, but yeah. Alright. Bam. Where's my nuke fly? Stem Echo May, most played DPS. Oh, May was, from what I remember, May was like nutty. You could really destroy people if you had aim with her like ice taps. God, I haven't played that game in so long. Wait, am I on Steel Path? God damn it. This build is not made for Steel Path. May can no longer freeze with a beam? Really? I feel like that was like basically the whole like idea behind May. She just heavily slows instead. Aw. God. The game must have changed so much after like Overwatch 2. Like I didn't see much about it, but I saw like they said they were like whatchamacallit, they were like basically making the full gameplay loop like slower in a way. Widow apparently not giga broken. So you cannot, you have to headshot with her now, I guess. It's faster but less CC. Wasn't Widow just like wait half a second and shoot and you basically one-shot everyone you're attacking? But this is not the build. I used to play tank, to be fair. There's only because there's only one, you have to cover your counters by constantly switching rock paper scissors while saying I'm more willing to switch on it. So they basically changed the whole game loop of how the game works in a way now, to a certain point. I used to play Rogue Hawk a lot. God, I love this, like, just tapping people. Like, actually getting them with the, what's it called, the hook, then in, and then just shotgun them right in the face, and like, any squishy people would just die. I guess that's like, is it? I think it's like 3 years ago. I have Overwatch videos on my YouTube channel. That is probably the last time I played Overwatch. I was like, what, 3 years old? Something like that. God, this build is not made for steel buff at all. This is so bad. Do no damage. And have no health. Alright, let me get out of here. What did they do to my guy Roadhog? What happened? What happened? I just remember him being really fun, so yeah. But it just straight up nerfed his damage. I loved his, like, I guess his right click where you like shot his whole, like, the big thing. Again? Oh god. Just getting hit down on the ground, I guess. Another Xenos grinding for prime parts, 3 head. I'm not even grinding for prime parts, really. I'm just, I guess, more like Dukas. I guess that's prime part, but yeah. What up, Styrus? How are you doing? Welcome to. This other guy was farming for, like, argon crystals. Just out here. Also, I don't know why I took my titania to steel power. That is not what she's made for. Let's see. No captures. Do I have to farm my goddamn reputation. I guess I should just do it. Get my reputation in. Insert War's whole speech here. Insert the video from the insert the Rain and War. Oh no, insert the Vayhek and Rain video right here. I guess that's not War. I should make a War version. I'm finishing up my great project. Ooh, interesting. Another Tano. What you working on, mate? And what's up, Tokiyama? How you doing? Let me see. We needed to do like mother tokens. I need 50k still. I need father, son, these things. I'm surprised I'm only 3. 0 tokens. I haven't done this in so long. Let me see. Would it just be... I guess I'll just use bounties. Let's see, what do we want to play as? Ooh, yeah. Let's use Gauss. Which bounty was the one you kind of run or just keep running for mother tokens? The endless one? Ain't they all endless? Oh, this one. Steel Path? Really? I feel like, yeah, I feel like this one was the one. At the stage, you get a 50 extra mother tokens for every round completed. Two weapons and 10 weapon, all elements. That sounds like it. No more brain cells left after that. God damn, that's a. I can see what you mean by big project then. That's interesting. Good luck on that, mate. That's like, oh god, that sounds horrible. Yeah, so you want to do this one for the endless scaling, I guess. Also, I can get like some mods I don't have, I guess. So after like a few waves, this is basically better than this one, I guess. Never did that one. Interesting. I always do higher level ones for a lot of mother tokens. I guess it depends on how long you want to keep running. At a certain point, you'll do more than this one, right? That's not a lot, though. I do have one. Wait, I do have a damaged necromantic weapon part. I think. Alright, let's just try the endless one. How much does the weapon part sell from the necromantic thing? $30 plat? I feel like that's not a lot. I remember farming that mission, like, or those missions so much trying to get the normal necromantic parts, and I only got 1. Wait. Oh, I thought I was not supposed to kill something. That was not the thing. Samples collected, keep the drone alive. Don't is it just... Yeah, okay. Kill things. You can sell a set for 150? Wait, if each part of the set costs like 30, just buy everything and then sell the set to make plat. Big brain, right there. I feel like a lot of people actually, if you're not trading like that much like every day, I feel like just like if you just need a few parts for like a full set, just buy the rest of the sets out. So you have the parts or something. God, I need to find plat soon too. Like I'm only at 8 plat right now, 6 plat in total. Selling those sets often feels like you're selling ribbons, but people do buy them. Yeah. Fireworks. I don't know. I haven't been like, yeah, trading too much yet. Like the only things I was like doing a little bit of trading the other day when I was off stream. Like I was just selling like, I think I was just selling ribbons, like unveiled ribbons basically, to get a little bit of plat. So just chilling. And then the other day, yesterday, we just spent all our ribbons. God, we were gambling. Full on gamba. Just gonna become a full gamba time streamer. Doing like ribbons and everything like that. Let's go. Just trade a lot, which is like how I have 2-3 skin bundles every month. I feel like, yeah, you can get so much like just trading. It is fairly easy to make plat when you're like at a, like when you get to a certain point in the game. When you can basically run animation and do basically most farms in the game, you're like at that point where you can, like, if you really want to make plat, you can definitely go out of your way to make a lot of plat pretty easy. Like even just farming relics is like, okay, you can get a good amount of plat that way too. I can't find it. This way? Wait, is that one? No. How far away is it? Oh, it's right here. Wait, are they always like coded in like that thing? S2, and what way is the last one? Let's see, where's the flame? God, I hate these missions. This one exact. Where's the flame at? Oh, it's going over here. Not done the pimple. I have done it, but it's a long time since I did it. I haven't done demos in I don't know how long, to be fair. I have 0 of all the tokens. Other than grey models, I have like 30 grey model tokens. I think last time we did demos was before I was doing Steel Path. Give or take. Just to give like a picture of how long it's been. The Voam is dancing. Or is that the Fast? I think the blue one is the Voam, right? I need to dedicate some time catching animals and demos. I literally don't have anything to trade with brother anymore. Oh god. Yeah, I haven't even begun doing that yet. That's a ruby. That's a ruby. Yo, what's up, me, Paguchi? Demos honestly has some of the best standing systems. I feel like that's, yeah, demos can be quite tedious to farm, but it has like the most to do, for sure. Like I feel like the other planets become a little bit too like repetitive, where demos actually has like, you can do different bounties, different styles, and have fun with it. That's true. Earth and Fortuna is just like resident sleeper. Oh yeah, right, I can just fly around while doing that. Okay. I don't know why it's not connecting. Like, I'm clicking it, but nothing happens. Like, it's delayed or something? Am I lagging? But we might fail this one. Demos used to be my go-to farm plat early on in the game when I was like MR30 or 13. What did you farm to like make plat back then? Was it also the other thing? You can easily just farm Aya here. Oh, that's true. I guess, did you make gold or plat through Aya? I think one of the bounties is like one of the missions people use the most for like Aya farming, right? Like every time, I remember someone, every time they said they had to farm Aya to buy the like relics from Resurgent, they always went to like basically demos to do like different missions, I guess bounty missions, and just farming it that way. You can only crash on it if you're not farming. Oh, I see. Okay, so you have to like, don't run straight into it like that. Sample once again. There. Save my eye for primes, which I got because non-drop like log ass. To be fair, farming those resurgent packs, I have PTSD of like running the same relic like 13 times without getting the one like uncommon part I needed from it. That was so much IA wasted. And rare part drops on the first one. Uncommon part, nah, doesn't want to drop. You get to the point where you're like, okay, I'm just gonna buy it, straight up. Like, I have made enough plat by just running these relics and not getting the right piece that I can straight up buy like a full set now. To be fair, I didn't do the red share thingy. I was just running like normal relics with open party. I did get some nice stuff though, like other things, but not the relic I was going for. I even got like a vault. I got a vault in the raw picks doing it. But yeah. Normally I do, I guess, I can talk. Normally when I run relics, we normally do it in a party with like chat, Twitch chat, or people from the Discord. Otherwise I just run like public groups, like I queue up to a fast mission and then yeah. Bad decision back then, yeah. That's a rough one. If you ran a lot of like solo runs, then figuring out, oh, I could just like do it normally, god damn it. Like relic, I normally just run like open body and then just running into everything. How far are you actually getting with clearing your things, Nias? What have you gotten to? I think I'm like halfway with my steel path clearing. Or something in that manner. Halfway too? Nice. I stopped running, like in the beginning I was running like random missions to like clear the steel path thingy. Then I ended up getting like halfway where I'm at right now and I just took like, okay, I'm just doing daily incursions and getting like the stuff that way. How badly did you regret it? Oh god. Yeah. It's like 10% with a full red chance around 35. Isn't it like the best way to actually do it is like if you have 4 people with the same relic, then one person reds it and then you like changes every round. So you basically, so you don't like have to like overlap the same relic multiple times. So if the rare part does drop, you don't have to like choose between 2 different parts. Mm, 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 mm. What is the chance for like a red relic again? So if you max, or if you red out a relic, how much, what is the chance for the rare piece? Is it 2 or 10 when it maxed? I can't remember if it's maxed at 2 or if it maxed at 10. I feel like 10 is a lot for a rare. I feel like it's lower than that. Is it 10? Okay, never mind. No! God damn it. Get 8 samples. Match over? How did it go? Did you win? Carry it? Nice. Wait, what? Oh, I'm getting like targeted by like all these stupid things. I can't see anything with my map open, but otherwise I can't see where these things are. So much is going on in this area. Switch to Farah and couldn't deal with me. Nice. Just sprint your Gauss. I guess, yeah. Flying does work though. Overall, 34%, 0.39 chance. 1 out of 4, at least 1 relic to roll the rare item in a full crowd of Radiant. I feel like, isn't it still more like, instead of running all people running a relic, or running the same relic, you basically want to just have like, you want to run the mission 4 times where each one used the relic, so you have a chance of like, or at least that is what I've been told, I guess. So you don't have to, it doesn't overlap, but yeah. So if 2 people roll the rare item, you don't like have to choose between one of them, but you have more chance of getting the same relic. Oh, I guess, yeah, if you want 1, it doesn't matter, but if you want multiple, you have to, it would be better to run multiple times. Yeah. To be fair, when I'm live, math is not my strong suit. You can't math on stream. That is just like scientifically proven. That is not possible. You gotta have chat do it for you. To be fair, I'm also using like half my brain power just running around in circles in Warframe. Pass, now eats. Wait, we're getting both fast and Boom at the same time. Fair enough. God, I'm also overheating. I wonder what the significance of one area in demos that looks like breathing blue in turtles. I actually, yeah. I guess we will get more low on demos now, though. Like with the Gov coming out. Is it? Yeah, tomorrow the live stream is gonna be. Also, remember to watch the Warframe live stream tomorrow. You'll get a free Tau Forge crystal. There's a location there. There's like... You can also... There's two hearts. You can get down into the heart of like Devos and Fast too. If that's what you're talking about. They have like a blue and a red heart underneath the ground, like at both sides of the map. I think, yeah, I was told it's a heart. I guess it makes sense because there's a blue and a red heart at like the side of where the Roman Fast is at. So I guess that makes sense. There's like down here, I think it is. Somewhere here there's a red one, I think. Or up here. And then there's a blue one. There's like one big cave and a small cave. With a heart in it. Wait, where's this at? Oh. God damn it. Last one. I wonder how much you get. Like, I'm beginning to get 20 now per stage. Like, how far into it do you have to get where you get like insane amount? Because it's like every stage you increase. Like every rotation basically. So if you're gonna do this for like 3 hours in a row, you will be like maxed out on mother tokens for a good amount of time. To be fair, it's actually quite nice doing endless. You just have to chill. Like you just run back and forward doing like the same 3 missions and you're good. Like you don't have to do anything really. Like instead of like running in and activating different bounties here and there. Also it's like fairly easy. Oh, I got it. No! That's rough. I probably should run some endless for when Night of Neveros comes out. Do you use mother tokens and stuff? I have not played when there was like the Halloween event. I think I asked this question before, but so it's like just to making sure again. So like you use mother tokens for the Halloween event, right? Yeah, I haven't had the Neveros event yet. That is gonna be the first time when that comes around. For me too. We started like the same time, yes. I think, yeah. Started around Citrine, when Citrine came out. Oh, so you do have it. Okay. If I can't, I don't know, can you invite to like, is it still open party? I wonder. Or we can, wait. Oh, nice. Can I invite people? Oh no. I guess it's not possible after like round 1 because now we have like high... Yeah. Played a few months earlier than me. I started playing like the day before Citrine dropped. That was when I started, I guess. The day before Citrine, yeah. Because I remember I started playing and then suddenly, oh, new frame, what is this? And that was Citrine, apparently. And now, 350 hours later, we are MR21 and running in circles. I guess that's a good thing stacking up on model tokens now then. How far away are we from the Halloween event? Like the Neverus event? Is it like the whole of like October? Or is it like mid-October or just like one day in like a week in October or something? There's a Sigurfermia, the Plague Star, or the Plague parts for the souls, and a Contagion Arcanes among other things that is less important. Yeah, I heard, I actually haven't heard about the Sigurfermia, that's nice. I want to get that. But I heard like, I need to get the Plague parts for the soul. Like the Plague Carapath or whatever that thing is called. Some people told me to try and get that at least. Also, to get the, what is it called? To get the Similaricon was also highly recommended because that is like the better version of the Similaricon compared to the one you get from Chapelon. Do you know, Megapokchi, do you know how many model tokens is like recommended to like basically get the most stuff? How many would you recommend? Just so I kind of have a number to go after, I guess, in a way. Totally forgot that too. Yeah, I heard like people were telling me just wait with the Similaricon, but I ended up buying the normal one though. But yeah, that is like, I thought the Halloween Similaricon was the normal one. And then I saw the normal one and I was like kind of sad. The Halloween one is so much better. It's actually insane. Like instead of having 3 different areas the enemy spawns at, having like one area is so nice. I definitely need to get that. So Ephemia, the Plague parts, and then I guess Contagion Arcanes, because I only have level 1 on mine right now. So I need to max that out. And then... if you depends if you want to make plat out of it too. I guess if you... what is the bare minimum to just like get the most parts as like a first time to the event, I guess? That's interesting. So the Similaricon Halloween is in dark time, so you only get the damage resistance instead. Where the normal one is in daytime, I guess? Or light. This one is hiding good. Where's the last one at? This way. Apparently I started playing at May 8th. Let me see, can I see the start date? Where did you check the first date? Just check through achievements on Steam. Oh. $2K tokens if you want to be safe. Oh, nice. I appreciate the help though with that. So around 2K tokens. Gotcha. Good to know, like, a kind of a number. To be fair, 2K tokens, like, is not a lot when it comes to model tokens. Like, we have been going for 25 minutes, we had 200. And it's just gonna ramp up, like, cheap with this mission, like, as long as we go, basically. Grandmother tokens? Oh god. If you had to have 2K grandmother tokens, god, no one would do it. That's insane. Yeah, that sounds like, oh god. God, why is this? Missed it. That is such annoying, like, location for it. You can farm it in like an hour or something. I wouldn't say an hour. I would probably do a little bit more than an hour, but yeah, you can probably get it in like around 2 hours or so. To be fair. Like, if we have gotten 2K in 30 minutes, and it's gonna ramp up, we're getting like more and more and more. So let's see, how much do we get this time? We at still at 20. Looking at last year's prices, 2K is way more than enough. If you also want to make plat, I guess 2K is like a nice starting floor then, still. But if you want to get the Thermia, the weapons, the thingy things, and like so on. No Danish music. This is interesting. Both fast residue and Vohm residue spawns here. But they're 88 now. 1K is more than enough too, bats. Oh, max. I think only the bad Thermia and the spider web. I really want to get the spider web, to be fair. The spider web looks good on so many frames, I feel like. I don't think I've seen the bad one, though. Wait, there's 3 in total? This guy has so much health when I don't have, like, anything armor breaking on him. Can I post links? Yeah, sure. Links are allowed. There's no, like, there shouldn't be a bot, at least, that does anything about it, so go ahead. Never seen the Nicholas Thermia? Wait, let me see. The Knight of Neberos. Oh, you can see all the items here and the prices too. That's actually a nice wiki site. Being able to do that. Bad Wings one, isn't it? That's the best one. Ooh. I'm gonna get even more fashion then. Let's go. I'm needing my fashion. Like, this is my first frame I really fashioned out what we're playing right now, the Gauss. Everything is so cheap. Yeah, 90, 80. It's actually pretty cheap. Like, if you can get this many, like, model tokens in, like, 30 minutes too. Like, if you do a 2-3 hours run of this. Like, it doesn't sound that tedious. Which is actually very nice. It definitely adds up if you need, like, everything, that's for sure. Then it becomes a little bit pricey. Let me see here. Contagion Soul is also... Oh, Exodia Contagion is 52. And you want... Yeah, okay, that's gonna be a little bit expensive. Buy all event exclusive or at least time exclusive item at least once, players needed to... Okay. So I just need 10 times what I have now. Perfect. To buy all the max. I guess if you skip the arcanes. So 1000 if you skip arcanes. Oh, 3 overall for... Oh god. No person. I feel like they're not, like... They cost like 10 plat a pop, right? How much does a max rank go for then? But yeah, that's insane. God, you have so many model tokens for that. Okay, I'm beginning to die. Can I just leave now? Do I have to complete the last stage here? Can I leave whenever in Endless? How does this work? Let me see. You can just leave? Oh, really? Let me have a look at that site. We got like enough to like also plug in some dailies. Also have to go in a moment. Have to have some stuff to do. Okay, let me pull up the site here. Let's have a look. So you can get the Neberos and Fermia, that's the bad one. But that's just all of them here. So there's the bad Infirmia, then there's Day of the Dead. Is that like the weapon? I guess that's a full weapon and not a skin. Then there's the Ballroom Similaricon. Oh, it's only 55. That's pretty cheap. Around 20k, 25k tokens. God. I like the glyph too. And the Void Rig Day skin. The wings, the spinhead. Knuckle of the Stalker. A chef blueprint. The Basma. This one? 125. It's the sentient rifle that fires electrical rounds and creates heat damage explosions on impact. That actually sounds interesting. So it's like, its basic is like heat, and then held is radical, or electrical. Huh. It's like, yeah. The Basmo too. They all sentient, that's interesting. Oh, Riven and Helmet too. Oh, the Revenant glyph is actually kind of cute. You can get this chef too. And the plague parts. I need to buy the plague parts. For sure. And the haunted interior, let me get that too. Okay, so I definitely have to go farm some stuff. For sure. Also, like, I guess the decorations for the ship too. Unique features to see nearby enemies once you reload, like lifesteal? Oh, interesting. One spark with some weird numbers. Fun. But sadly, I will have to go now. I will be back on tomorrow though. So we'll be back on tomorrow. I guess we'll have to farm Demos tokens. So we'll begin doing that. Other than that, that was a great stream today. From the wiki fix being able to buff the Exodian Rift projectile damage with heavy attack multiplier by performing series of specific parkour moments. I feel like they didn't fix that. Someone said they didn't fix it. You can still do it apparently. But it, yeah, that was you, Gulfar. But yeah, I have to go. I have to make some dinner and also have to do some other stuff before that. So there's a few things we will do. We'll be back tomorrow for more. Otherwise, we also do have the Discord, so feel free to join that if you haven't. Almost at 90 members, so it's slowly growing, which is fairly nice. You can, I think you can still do it. There's two ways you could do heavy attacks. There's one where you spam E and then click heavy attack. Like you double click in the sky, then spam E and then heavy attack, and that works too apparently. I don't know which way it works. There's two ways. There was two ways to do it at least. So they fixed one of the ways and not the other. But yeah. Alright, that will be it for today. Appreciate all the follows and all of that. I will be back on tomorrow at 4:30 CET time. PM CET time. I will notify on the Discord. But yeah, other than that, hopefully you all have a great, wonderful rest of your day, and I will be back on tomorrow, so take care and see you tomorrow. Peace out. Let me see if I can find the outro music here. Oh, did I close the outro music? No. Oh. Where's my outro music? YouTube. Let me see if I can find it. Bye bye, Zeno. Appreciate it, Nias, and have a good one, Nias. See you. Okay, let me find it. Let me find it. One moment. We have a scuffed outro right now. Scuffed outro. Where's it at? Where's it at? Okay, got it. See you tomorrow. Have a good one. Peace. Take care. Bye bye. Wrong. Wrong. Fuck. Music is not loading. God damn it. Alright, I'm out.